And that first half performance really did the game, didn't it? Your 3 goals.
Yeah, of course. As I said, I'm really happy that I helped the team. But now the game is behind us. We look forward for our next game, and we start focusing on our next game.
Nice introduction to the Manchester City fans. What a reception you got when you came off.
Yeah, amazing atmosphere. I'd like to thank the fans for the really nice applause, and hopefully there will be many more.
A day you'll always remember. Well done.
Thank you.
Of course, Edison played a part in Omar Marmoush's hat-trick. So let's hear from City's hat-trick hero now.
Omar, you got the ball in your hands. What a day. Put into words that feeling.
Yeah, amazing day. The feeling is crazy. Of course, my first hat-trick in my career. It's a really nice feeling. And of course, the 3 points. Since the beginning of the match, we came in from the first minute really focused on the job, and we got the job done.
And you got your job done inside 14 minutes, all 3 goals.
Yeah, it was all fast-paced, so yeah, I'm really happy to help the team. But the most important thing is that we got the 3 points, and yeah, the staff, everyone helped me from the first day in feeling a part of this family, and they helped me show my qualities, and they helped me reach what I reached today. But it's just the beginning, and we are looking forward to the next games.
Clinical, I think, is the word. You had 4 shots, 3 goals today.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, what a way to get off with a hat-trick and a match ball in
hand.
It
is, especially, coming over with the reputation he came over from Germany, Frankfurt, and, coming to City in a time where City are a little bit, they're trying to find their way again, and, to finally get your goal, you'd be happy with 1, but to get a hat-trick really gives you that sense of, right, OK, I belong, I'm doing my bit, and I'm proving to the people what I'm capable of.
Did the quality of his finishing impress you?
It did, yeah. I mean, the first goal was nice. The goalkeeper probably made his mind up, and the way the ball was bouncing, it's quite an easy, finish to lob it into an empty goal, I guess. Second one was nice, cut inside, little help of a deflection, and then once you've scored 2, you feel as if you can't miss. You've got that much confidence running through your veins. So when the ball just rolled into his path, lovely, he slotted it away. So nice hat-trick, nice to get off and running at his new club. You can see already he feels, quite natural. His English is good and everything. He looks a popular player. So, yeah, great start to his career at City.
Yeah, and City, at their kind of fluent best, almost City of old, Michael.
Yes, they were. First half, obviously. Newcastle contributed to it. They made a couple of bad defensive mistakes. But no, City... I mean, it couldn't get any worse, could it, than a month or 2 ago. They've gone on a decent run. I still don't think they're back to their best. They've still got 1 or 2 key players to come back, but that was something like it today.
Yeah, but they've got some key players also missing in defence, let's not forget. So a clean sheet against Newcastle is no mean feat.
Yeah, especially with the form of Isak, the way they've been playing. I thought that, though, the way Man City started the game, it was very, their intent. You could see it right from the start. I think you're not going to put pressure on a goalkeeper that's capable of doing what he's doing, the pace of Marmoush, pace of Haaland, you're probably going to be in trouble.
How good was Omar Marmoush today, then?
Well, he's shown flickers of it, signs of it. Of course, he's shown it prior to that, but not in a Manchester City shirt. But I did like what I saw in the first few games, although today I think he's really announced himself. This first half hat-trick was a good one. Left one-on-one, Kieran Trippier, poor defending. He's had so much time, once that leaves the goalkeeper's foot, much time to judge the flight of it. Incredible how he's got underneath it and allowed a one-on-one and a beautiful finish. And this was a decent run. He probably got it played a little bit too late, which is why he had to check back inside onto his right foot. A little deflection, but again, another lovely finish.
That wasn't the end of it, was it, from him?
No, I think the defending again here from Lewis Hall is poor. He doesn't make any attempt to get to Savinho, and he just runs past him. But then you look at Marmoush not being picked up. And it's an easy hat-trick. It's the kind when you score 2 goals like he did in such quick succession, you do feel like there's an opportunity for the hat-trick to come along. And the way Newcastle defending, it was always going to happen.
Does he add to that City team what's been missing since Julian Alvarez left the club?
For me, without a doubt, simply because of
It's noticeable, Kevin De Bruyne started the game on the bench. So is that a glimpse of the future for City?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's 1 or 2 players. I think this Manchester City team is going to probably evolve over the next year or 2 in particular. There's a lot of ageing players. Kevin De Bruyne being one of them, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, Gundogan. That midfield is quite an old one, so I think we're just seeing the new shoots really of a new Manchester City midfield to come, but he's certainly going to be part of it.
But there was time in the second half for City to get a fourth from substitute James McAtee, who certainly made the most of some generous marking in.
Well, yeah, I think I saw him score a goal like this in the FA Cup as well. He does seem to get himself into situations where he can score goals, and this is a good one. He shows good strength because he's being pulled himself, so as he is goal side by the time he does get this in, and it's good. It's a good goal for him. You know, the more he can do stuff like that, get himself on the pitch, score goals, make a point, make the manager know that I'm here, ready to go, the more chance he's probably going to get into the side at some stage.
It's a good poacher's effort, Mike.
It is. He's getting pulled, he's getting grabbed, he's getting, spun around a little bit, and to keep it down, it was a good finish. I mean, he scored a few goals. Whenever he gets a chance, he seems to score. Now, I'm not saying he's as good as Phil Foden, but he's that type of player that's come through the ranks. Be interesting to see if he's going to be traded in the future for decent money, or whether he's good enough to play at this level consistently. And
that result clearly is a boost to City, and they needed that as they head to the Bernabeu in midweek to try and overturn a 3-2 deficit in the second leg of that playoff. But all questions, I suppose, over Erling Haaland's fitness. I mean, he came off. Our man at the ground, though, tells us that when he took his place on the bench, he was smiling, he was holding an ice pack to it. So hopefully it's not too serious.
Well, that's just the hope, isn't it? Yeah. There's no point taking a risk, is there? He walks off okay, he walks off there without limping, but obviously he did go off, so it's not perfect. But when you're 4 goals ahead, there's no point risking it, and he's obviously taken a precautious attitude to it. But he'll need to be fit if City are to have any chance, because that's an uphill.
Right, I tell you what, let's get some post-match reaction, sorry Michael, from the Manchester City dressing room. For a man who made a little bit of history, he was in goal for City, here's Edison.
An historic day for you as well. You are now the goalkeeper with the most assists in Premier League history. What does that mean to you?
I have marked this mark. I hope there's more to come. No, it's depending a lot. The team is play against is mark man-to-man. I see the space because it's mark man-to-man. The main free is the keeper, and the front stay man-to-man, and they have a good fast players. Free, Savio, Marmoush, and Early. It's so easy. You just put the ball there.
So is that something that you work a lot on then in training, that type of move? Because as soon as Omar made the run, you were playing him in straight away.
Be honestly, I know not training too much because I have a little bit problem in my groin. But it's normal. I remember that my first 2 seasons here, I train a lot. But now it's natural now. I just see the move and stay man-to-man, just pass the ball to space.
Well, it certainly worked today, Edison. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Phil, please.
Congratulations. There was a lot of talk before the game about Isak against Haaland and the deadliest finishes in the Premier League going head to head today. Maybe you got another one there as well from what Omar did. What were your comments on his performance?
The highlight is for him. Yeah, right. The 3 goals had to be with him. So we knew it. So in Germany, in Eintracht Frankfurt, make a good numbers. So against Orient, had 3 clear chances, couldn't score. So we knew sooner or later when the dynamic, the group was good and the performance was good, he could show what he is. Hopefully he can handle the biggest compliments now is coming, because this is non-stop.
While you obviously knew about his ability, that's not in any doubt. Sometimes, or quite often, the problem can be adapting to a new culture, new country, new style. But he's certainly hit the ground.
Listen, it's so simple, the answer. When you play good, everyone adapt quick. When you don't play good, you need time. So it's not so much difficult to read, but he played against Chelsea here, played really good. We won here as well. And of course, it's a player that we miss, that his movements in behind, his space. Normally we have the players to get the ball on the feet. He's a guy who likes to attack the space and help us, to create more time. But when we play in the way we play today, everyone is better, even the manager.
I've just got to ask you as well, I think I should probably told you, if you had any reaction to yesterday's decision ruling on the APT thing.
Nope.
Thanks, that's fine.
Simon?
When you sign someone like Marmoush, what is it that you're looking for? Because sometimes it's seen in the first half of the season that the kind of emphasis has been on Erling to score all the goals. Clearly he's scored a lot of goals, so maybe he can take that away, or maybe the opposition defence has got to mark him as well as Erling. Is that part of it? What's the strategy?
The sport director. It's the business for him, but Chiqui said we need that player. I said okay. For the absence that. No, when come Chiqui to me, I said we need that player. I said yeah, we are leaving this season. As much players you bring to the team, better will be. So, and we knew it. And what happened, I called some contacts in Germany because I have friends there, and I asked about him, and we have high opinion on many things in behavior and training sessions, and of course in assists and goals, in the pace and everything. Is young. He comes here to make his career, and that's why the club, because always the club who decide at the end the last word, decide to do it.
Yeah, well done to him. He's now made the most assists for any goalkeeper in the Premier League era with 6. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? I mean, did you ever think when you guys are playing that you'd see goalkeepers making 6 assists?
I don't think I've seen one as good as him when he gets out the box on the ball and his accuracy. You know, it's great to see Dave Seaman would be delighted to see his name.
The other goalkeepers, it's not like they've attempted it.
No.
I mean, this guy actually tries to play.
It, yeah.
You know, this guy's different to all of them.
Yeah.
You know, there might have been long kicks and
It's true.
galloping after it and
but it'd be a punt upfield.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But actually now we're talking about goalkeeper. I never thought I'd be stood here talking about goalkeeper as assistant. But
Qualities, brilliant.
Yeah, but he is trying it.
But the thing is, it's part of this rigid game plan, isn't it? That Pep Guardiola's instilled. If he goes man for man, you can drag one player out of position with a decoy run and find the one you want.
Well, that's the danger playing man-to-man against Manchester City. Of course, that you know there are pros for doing it, but there are cons as well, and that's one of them. If you want to go and leave a one-on-one, because if you take it by the letter of the law and everybody man marks, and then the whole team, Manchester City, say, right, okay, we'll bring everybody towards the goalkeeper, then you're just always going to be leaving one-on-one. And I wouldn't want to do that as an opposing manager when you've got the likes of Erling Haaland or Marmoush.
Yeah, and look, as Haaland against Isak, it's the Omar Marmoush show. He's got a first-half hat-trick, the first after 18 minutes, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown loads of promise, hasn't he, since he's been at City. His late runs, his quality has shone through already, but today he's really announced himself. Helped, of course, by Trippier's poor defending there, but another assist as well for Ederson, right?
You'd have thought that the Newcastle would at least, they're worried about everyone else, they've got to worry about Ederson.
Yeah.
Because you can see once Erling Haaland goes in, this is something they've obviously done in training. Once he goes in, he's gone, look. And then
they've gone man for man, haven't they?
you look at Trippier, he's not at the races there. And bam, that's a good finish because he had a lot of time. When you've got a lot of time to think about that one, Mike, you just want to make sure that you get it right. He's done pretty well there.
I mean, Haaland scored a similar goal against Chelsea, where there was this man-on-man, Ederson chipped it over and he scored. This time he dropped into the space and left Marmoush as a one-on-one, so a brilliant finish.
Yeah, beautiful moment for him, that.
Ederson making some Premier League history. That's his 6th assist in the Premier League, overtaking Paul Robinson out on his own now. And
he's probably beating some outfield players as well.
Yeah, but he's assisted Aguero, Gundogan, Haaland 3 times, and Marmoush today as well. It's incredible, really, for a player who could be quite so easy, comfortable in midfield as well. But for Marmoush, his second goal came literally 5 minutes later.
Yeah, he does well. He's just on the edge of things. Nice ball into him, but he's coming in on the right side. You know, he wants to come in on his right side. You look where he is now, and then he gets himself on the outside of him, right there, just in the inside there. Look, now it's about how good the ball is. And then, comes inside, good touch, gets a little deflection, but nice finish.
Yeah, I like the way he backed into that little corridor between full-back and between centre-half, even though Trippier is playing there at the moment, but he just backs into it. And then, of course, a defender's got to go with the run as if he's going to go for a one-on-one, so he's got to protect that. And then when they chop back in, it's very hard for them to stop. But yeah, he's all quality.
Yeah, and he completed his first ever senior hat-trick in a 13-minute spell. Good work this from Savinho initially.
Yeah, he's looked good. He's sharp, he's quick, he's beating his man. He cuts the ball back again. A lot of the Newcastle players defending the goal as opposed to looking at men. He's not been picked up at all, and then he's just ran in late and been free and
I think
man of his quality, it's an easy finish.
I think as well, Mike. I think that Lewis Hall's defending needs to be analysed here, and you would do, but there isn't none. So the way he's just gone past him there was too. It's far too easy.
Is it just a question of lack of pace there, or is it poor defending?
Well, he's not got close. He's not done anything. He's not tried to do anything to Savinho to put him off there. He's just like let him run.
Well, after firing blanks in his first 4 City games, Omar Marmoush clearly has announced his arrival in the Premier League. OK, 4 of the games at half-time.
Hi, Pep. Just wanted to ask about Erling. He obviously seemed to hurt his knee at the end. Is he OK for Madrid?
Well, when he's down, everyone was scared, but I think he stood up and he walked smiling like always. I didn't speak with him, I didn't speak with the doctors, but if the doctors didn't come from bad news, so hopefully we'll be fine.
Just also on Edison, that's his 3rd assist of the season, his 7th for City overall. Just how important is his ability with the ball? Does that compensate for other aspects of his game, and does that show how important it is to keep?
But it depends. It's always there are man frees when the keeper has the ball. And Newcastle defined really well how aggressive they are in the high pressing, and after how tight and compact is deep. And we saw with the pace that maybe in the past we still have a front, but with Phil, Omar and Erling, you know, when you can win that duel in the space and the ball come in the position, it's 1 against 1 with 30-40 meters. And Eddie is the best in the world in these kind of situations. And look, yesterday the action from, you know, I saw the Brighton with Mitoma. It's a long ball, it's 1 against 1, you win the duel and do it. But Ederson has done in the past with Sergio. Remember one game against, I don't remember the game, here, the neighbors, I don't remember the team. He make an assist as well, so yeah, when the team defend like he is, and we can do it. But we need the pass, we need the movement, we need many things, and today we have it.
Hi Pep, we were talking a lot yesterday about the problems that the team's got and how difficult the game would be today. So what was it that went so well for your team today?
I would like to tell you the secret why, because after that, you will ask me why you were do it before. You know, always the intention is do it, but it didn't work. I don't know. I think the present for Nico helped us a lot, because these 10 balls, the 50-50, like he wins 7, you can run. We lose 7, they will run. I think I had the feeling that the club contact and bought an incredible player for the future in terms of mentality. I think he was in Barcelona Academy, and Barcelona Academy show you is the best in the world, like how teach you the concepts, the body shapes, the pass the ball, the technique. But I think in Oporto, Sergio Conceição helped us a lot to bring his football the part of aggressive and be smart and how play different type of games. He's so young, 23. Remember, like a mini Rodri, in terms of, it's a big compliment, but he's had the feeling for the present, the big, you know, that have the duels, and the other one, of course, is miles away from Rodri. Rodri is the best, but of course, I had the feeling, everyone had the feeling, his mates, that he's going to help us the last part of the season, his present, long balls and backwards, and these kind of things with Rodri was really important. And of course, the energy for the new, the guys up front, close to Erling, guys like 1 against 1, 2 against 1, shoot, arrive to the box. Many things for the players that help us, you know, to give this energy, the pace from Kusanov. They make a transitions and his pace behind. That's why we bought him. He's unstoppable because so fast, he's so young, and still is too much aggressive. Always in the duels, is go to win the ball. Sometimes when you don't win the ball, it's a transition. But it's question of time. He will learn. But he adapt on the group really well. So yeah, that's why many of these kind of things help us. Savio, you know, the impact on Savio for the first season in England, how many goals, how many assists. The impact has been, I wasn't expecting. I knew from Girona that was a top player, but I didn't expect, you know, the influence that he had in our game since arrive. And hopefully we can be calm, because that this season is just to survive. We will survive, but hopefully this game can give us this boost to trust in ourselves, to that we were able to do, still we are able to do. And for the rest of the season, it's massively important.
Can I just ask about Haaland as well, because he was captain? Was there a new vote about captains after Kyle Walker left?
Yeah, when Kyle left, Kevin became the first. It was one backend, and I nominated, not them. I nominated Erling to be a captain, because when one player will be 10 years here, hopefully it will be 10 years. Sooner or later, you take this type of responsibility, or what does it mean? Better will be in the future. So sooner or later, for question of time, Erling will be, and it's nice that the first time in the Premier League, I think it happened from the beginning. Get a good result is just a gesture, it's just not important, but at the same time it is.
Sam, before the embargo.
So is this embargo starting?
No. Before you and then the embargo.
Pep, just going back to what you said about Gonzalez, he's obviously come through the same system that you came through. How did Cheeky just bring him to your attention, or did you check your own contacts with him and find out about?
I knew it. Listen, I knew it from Barcelona. I was already, I think, in Munich. I was not there, but the rumors always that I'm being contacted by Barcelona, same with the academy, this player, and in his generation he was one of the best. And Cheeky tried to bring him long time ago when he was in the academy, but was not possible because, of course, we had Fernandinho, we have Rodri, and think maybe he came for go to the academy. So, and to one player for the academy, the Barcelona come for the academy for City is better stay in Barcelona. But after, Barcelona could play, but at the end it was a gap, like it was important players there, like could not play, or Valencia, or Porto. But always was there in the radar, right? And the club always had him, and after the options that in this season we struggle on that position, we have an options, and after decide, we discussed many times that we need a role there, central defender, not like Rodri, but it's impossible, but in terms, not quite similar neither, but this presence like in Premier League is inevitable. You have to have, and at the end the club make an incredible effort to bring him here, and when we saw the 20 minutes in Orient FA Cup, and today with just 23 years old, it's not how you good see the place, how he talked, the personality. It was a moment that was correcting Erling, doing this, doing that, and when that's happened is make nice, because you say, okay, in the next 6-7 years we will have Rodri will be back, we have him, and that will give us, more presence or more stability. Like this season, of course, we miss it.